What if we told you there's so much waste in the way we've always done home buying that we could get buyers an extra $5,000, $10,000, or even $15,000 of money to help cover some or all of their closing costs? In many cases, getting them that extra money would barely even change their total monthly housing payments. For some, their total monthly housing cost could even be less than what it would have been if you bought that same house the old boring way. Sounds too good to be true? You're asking, okay, what's the catch? Let me explain. Traditional home buying is dated. We're here to disrupt this old buying process. We want to welcome you to an innovative way to buy a home that puts all of your money to work for you, makes your life easier, and takes advantage of the waste and greed of an outdated model and companies. What do we mean by buying is dated? First, let's be honest. Owning a home is more than an interest rate. While the mortgage rate that we are used to caring about does play a role in how much our house is going to cost us each month, it's far from the only thing that goes into the monthly cost of owning a home. Today, is anyone going to own a house and not run power, water, sewer, and gas in one form or another? Why do very few of us ever talk about utility costs when owning a home? Why don't banks ask about it when they're qualifying you? We have to be real and consider how much our utility costs affect how much we pay a month for every month in our house, because how much we pay affects our lives. We know that what's good for our customers is good for us. With as much of the cost of everything has risen, if we can help people looking to buy a home lower their monthly cost of owning a home, we want to do it. Seeing how much the cost of power has gone up recently and how much it's projected to go up even further, we had to get involved, and we knew we needed to take action. So we went to work on disrupting the old way and finding a better way that isn't just cheaper, but also helps the communities we live in and helps our customers live a more convenient, efficient life. We want to transform the way people buy homes. How do we want to do it? Well, we went to work and we looked for waste in the industry. We went after it and tried to put it to work in a better way. Where did we find money that was being wasted? Utilities, specifically the power payment. What do we mean? If you were to list out all the monthly costs of owning a home, we found that if we decreased the monthly cost of power, a homeowner could save money every month. And we could put that money to work in a different way. If a homeowner had a power bill of, say, $250 a month, and if we could get them power in a different way that made their old power bill drop to $25 a month, that money that was being paid to the power company every month, we could put it to work in a different way. What do we mean by put it to work in a different way? How can we drop the cost of power so much? The answer is by adding solar to their home. Now, many of us have seen solar on someone's house, but what most people don't know is how much waste is in the traditional way of doing solar. What do we mean by waste? When we lifted the hood of solar industry and we looked inside, it was ugly. So bad, in fact, kind of made us angry. Because after all, some of our clients became their clients. And what they were doing to our clients was predatory. And I'm not okay with that. What did we find when we lifted that hood in the solar industry? Financing that is worse than most high-cost credit cards. Manipulative and deceptive sales practices by some, and a system to get consumers to sign away or commit their future tax benefits to finance companies. We found liens on homes, making them harder to sell and almost nearly impossible to refinance unless that lien got paid. The most common waste we found was in the solar companies and their financing. Solar companies use finance companies that make getting a loan super easy. After all, they're on your doorstep trying to get you to make a huge purchase. They need it to be super fast and they need it to be super simple so they can get you locked in before you change your mind. For that ease of use, they charge a lot of money to the solar sales companies. That charge from the finance company to the solar sales company is called a dealer fee. That dealer fee can range anywhere from 20% to as much as 40% of the cost of solar panels. That's a lot of waste. Where else did we find waste? In the sales commissions of solar sales guys. It's not uncommon to see sales commission for sales guys of $7,000 to $10,000 per system on a 10 kilowatt system. There's even more waste built into the old solar marketing when you include the way that they advertise. Just Google solar once and watch your social media feed blow up with advertising of them trying to get your business. Between the dealer fee for financing, sales commissions, and marketing expenses, it all inflates the cost of solar, so it doesn't make sense for many. All that waste is what frustrated us. When we looked into the industry, we knew that $15,000 to $20,000 of waste is our opportunity to help our customers. But more importantly, we knew we had to be a part of the solution. We had to be better stewards of everyone's hard-earned money. Lotility is our solution. Our new home buying program, Lotility, lowers our customers' utility payments, making owning a home more affordable. With Lotility, we put the waste of dealer fees and excessive sales commissions and marketing expenses to work for you and your home buyers. Because we stripped out all that waste and we found partners that value the same things we do, we can add solar to a house and have one of our partner vendors cover the closing costs due to our special program. Home buyers taking advantage of this program in many instances find that their total payment, when you look at principal and interest and the power payment, is the same, if not cheaper, than that old, boring, outdated model of buying a home. Now, that said, if you're in a market where the house power is really, really cheap, you might not see the savings. But there's still advantages of getting solar covered and getting your closing costs covered. Now, with this new program, not only will your buyers get help with their closing costs, they'll get clean, renewable energy that will benefit the community. They'll also be eligible for renewable energy tax credits. Tax credits can range anywhere from as $5,000 to $10,000 plus, depending on what they add. That tax credit is a percentage of the package that they choose to add onto their home. With this program, they can get the funds to buy their home, a solar system to power their home, and closing cost credits ranging from $5,000 to $10,000, even $15,000, and tax credits in that same range. All for the roughly the same monthly payment of buying a home the old way. You owe it to your buyers to help them compare. Quit being that old agent offering the same boring programs. Stand out. Use this program to attract more home buyers and help them add more value to their life.